everyone, it's Cleofa here and welcome to Crafting Shed. So I was looking for a square pattern for a project I have in mind, and I saw these motif patterns in graphics and all of it looked so cool and I couldn't decide which one to choose. Sometimes it might look nice in graphics, but when I actually crochet it, it doesn't really come out great, or I might not like it, or sometimes it's too complicated to crochet. So I decided that I will try to crochet all of this and put up the tutorials in YouTube so that I have them as reference, and at the same time share these with everyone. As you can see, I found this in Pinterest. This has been pinned by many handles and one of them is by the handle Jimmy. If anyone is interested in checking this online or print a copy, this is the place to go. So for today's tutorial, I'll show you the first motif, which is the top left corner in the graphics. Now let's get started. For the materials, I use size 4 medium weight yarn and size G 4mm crochet hook. I also needed a pair of scissors and blunt needle. Let's start with a knot and begin round 1, which is chain 2. And in the first chain, 16 single crochets. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Then slip stitch in the first single crochet to join. Pull the tail to tighten the round, and this is round 1. Round 2, chain 3. 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet puff stitch in the same stitch. So to do this, yarn over, insert in the same stitch. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now there are 3 loops in the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And we just did the 2 double crochet puff stitch. Chain 2, skip the next stitch, and in the next stitch we're going to do 3 double crochet puff stitch. So this time yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the same stitch for the 3rd time, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, 4 loops in the hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. And we just did the 3 double crochet puff stitch. Repeat the pattern, chain 2, skip the next stitch, and 3 DC puff stitch in the next stitch. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, insert in the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, 4 loops in the hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Repeat, chain 2, skip the next stitch, 3 DC puff stitch in the next stitch. So 1, 2, 3, then pull through all 4 loops. Repeat this pattern around. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the round. I'm here now towards the end of the round. I have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 puff stitches. So after the 8th puff stitch, chain 2, skip the last stitch and join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain of beginning chain 3. So this is how to end round 2, and this is what round 2 looks like. Round 3, slip stitch to the next chain 2 space right here. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets in the same space, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in the next chain 2 space, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is what it looks like. Repeat the pattern, chain 3, and 4 double crochets in the next chain 2 space right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Repeat, chain 3, 4 double crochets in the next chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So repeat this pattern around. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the round. I'm here now towards the end of the round. I just did the 4 double crochets in the last chain 2 space. Then from here, chain 3, then join with a slip stitch in the third chain of the beginning chain 3. So this is how to end round 3, and this is what round 3 looks like. Round 4, slip stitch to the next chain 3 space. So we have to slip stitch in the first 3 stitches here first, then go to the chain 3 space. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets in the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then chain 2 and 5 double crochets in the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we just did the first corner, and it looks like this. Then in the next chain 3 space, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then in the next chain 3 space, the second corner, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 2, another 5 double crochets in the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we just did the second corner, and it looks like this. Then repeat the pattern in the next chain 3 space, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then in the next chain 3 space, the third corner, which is 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then chain 2, 1, 2, another 5 double crochets in the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then repeat the pattern in the next chain 3 space, 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then in the next chain 3 space, the last corner, which is 5 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 2, another 5 double crochets in the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then to finish the round, 5 double crochets in the last chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then join with a slip stitch in the third chain of the beginning chain 3 right here. So this is how to end round 4, and round 4 is the last round. So I'm just gonna pull the last stitch right here to get a tail, and then cut the yarn. And this is what round 4 looks like. Thread the tail onto the blunt needle, and the way I weave the ends to somehow make it invisible is just to insert it in the last stitch like this, and then bring it to the back and hide the tails in the stitches in the back like this. And for the beginning tail, I like to pull it tightly to close off the center of the square. Then sew in one direction like this. Then do one more in the opposite direction so that the yarn is secure and does not unravel. Then cut the yarns to clean up the tails, And this is now what it looks like, all cleaned up and all done. If you're new to my channel, please check out my other videos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video and please subscribe.